Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we are going to do a new mod map tour of Oberkrebach MY. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to, and I know I'm saying it wrong, and I could go look it up. If I did, I would still end up saying it wrong anyway, so it's kind of a catch-22. I'm going to say it wrong regardless of what I do. So, Oberkrebach MY, which the MY stands for Modular Yard. So, here we are in new farmer mode. If I go over to the mod hub, what it says in there is there are now a lot of beautiful placeable buildings and objects in the mod hub. So I made the decision to use a version of the Oberkrebach map, Modular Yard. The card is aimed particularly at users who would like to design their own farm. In the new farmer mode, you can sell all buildings on the farm. Animals do not start in any of the modes. There is enough space to place a complete yard. Added bushes and deco foliage to mode landscape. Propagation grass built in, renewable crop grass frame, swathland grass. The card offers 22 fields, 5 meadows, 5 sales outlets, 2 forests for work, and a BGA. A beautiful landscape is waiting to be discovered by you. Now, I haven't toured the previous version of this, is what I'm understanding. There's 2 versions now. But, oh, by the way, this is by RitichiF. This is 92.1 megabytes, and it is for PC, Mac, PS4, and Xbox One players. So it is for all platforms. So, this is right where you start. This is where I was started out in new farmer mode. I did bump the time down to 1 times, and I moved us up to noon so we could see a little bit better. But yeah, so if we jump into here, we'll just work our way across as we normally do. There are contracts available. Again, there's no animal pens built in, as mentioned. You have no starting loan in new farmer mode, and you start off with $100,000. You have a fair amount of starting equipment. We go over to here. We have several sell points, which we'll take a look at. And then if we go into the map here, so this isn't a huge, it's not a huge map. It's a smaller one, but I like it quite a bit. So in new farmer mode, you start off with this chunk of land here, which has woods 1 and woods 2 on it, which I'm assuming those are woods, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we'll take a look at them. Which is worth 188,000, and then you have field 13 and field 14. So field prices, not too bad. BGA is 124,000 to buy. So let's go ahead and we're going to want to buy that because we want to take a look at it. So I'll add us in some money here. We'll go ahead and purchase that. So 124. Can you purchase? You can't purchase the miscellaneous land that's around like the sell points and stuff. Can't purchase the lake. But you can purchase a lot of the other stuff around. Some of the fields are in packs, but most of them are individual. Matter of fact, I think this is the only one that's in a pack. Yeah, really, that is the only one. So yeah, we're gonna start out. We'll take a look around the farm here, and some of the stuff around here. Well, actually, you know, yeah, we'll probably just take a look around here, and then we'll buy something, drive around here, and yeah, just drive around the map and take a look at some various things. So, okay, so here we are, new farmer. Oops, nope, need to get my hands on the right keys here. New farmer mode, walking around the farmyard. So we have this structure here. We have a house here. It looks like. Could be a sleep trigger. This is the standard in-game one, isn't it? Yeah, this looks like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Oh, we should look at our starting equipment before we walk around here too much. So let me get that pulled up here real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. And we'll do this. Look at the garage. So you start off with, oh wow, you actually have some good equipment in here. You have the Fendt 310 Vario, 110 horsepower tractor. You have the John Deere 6230 R, which is 280 horsepower. And you also have the John Deere 6135M, which is also a decent tractor. You have the Rosselmash combine, the Rosselmash 330, the Rosselmash header. You also have a small grain trailer that is a swivel axle for those of you that are anti-swivel axle. You also have a small plow, small cultivator, small seeder that's not a direct drill. You have a small loading wagon. You have a header trailer. You have a weight, a second weight, John Deere 1 and the non-John Deere 1. You also have a small silo that's a multi-fruit silo. That's nifty. There might be some additional crops on here. We'll take a look at that in a second. Then we also have some easy sheds. So this isn't obviously a multi-fruit that's going to hold everything, but it looks like it holds a lot of different crops that you normally wouldn't have in there. A couple easy sheds, the farm barn, which is I think that first building we were looking at, the farmhouse, farm storage shelter, and that is everything. So you can sell off a lot of that stuff. So after we take a look at it, we'll sell everything to kind of clear it all out of the way. But let's go look at the in here. So we have some, yes, we do. I should go get a translator to look at what that means. That I actually might do. But yes, okay, so just one additional crop type down there. So let me go look that up real quick. Ah, that's the propagation grass that they're talking about. So do we have any of that on here? Darn, it'd be nice to go take a look at some of that. Okay, so those are actually probably grass fields, not forests. These are probably the forest areas, which makes sense. So those are grass fields, not forest. Well, that one didn't have any grass in it, but anyhow. Okay, we'll keep taking a look around here. So farmhouse, that's going to be the farm barn, that building there. One of the easy sheds over here with the combine, the John Deere, and a loading wagon. You got the farm shelter there. Another easy shed here, some other equipment for you. Then jumping over here, we have the silo, which I like this silo quite a bit. I like that, having that as an option there. And then we have, yeah, that's basically what we got. We do own, let me go ahead and make us go a little bit quicker here. So you do own, yeah, these look like grass fields. Yeah, the grass field here, and you can fertilize it, which is nice. So this is one of the ones you own. If you follow this road up here, it looks like you get to this one, which you also own as part of your first chunk of land. All right, I'm trying not to be too whiplashy with the mouse. Maybe I should slow us down just a touch. So maybe just a touch fast. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. And then down here at the bottom, we also have a grass field here. So this guy right here, grass field there. And then you own field 13, which is right here, and field 14, which is over here, ready to harvest with oats. Fantastic. So that's what you start off with. Now let's go ahead and take a look. So you can see that shows us that whole farmyard through there. Now, if we go into the garage, we'll go ahead and sell everything off that's a building. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell that. Oh, that's right. We got to do that. Now we should be able to do that, and that should be everything. Yeah, so you do clear this out quite a bit. It's flat. You could easily landscape and do different things to do whatever you wanted. But yeah, that's a very nice feature to be able to clear that out. I like that they set that up that way. All right, let's go into landscaping here. I do want to see what terrains we have, what textures. So we got kind of that one there. Got the standard 2 cements, dirt texture there. That's our standard one there. Looks like they're grass. A flower is fantastic, kind of like no man's land. Oh, well, that's a little bit different there. That's a different type of grass there. And then, oh, another type of grass there. So that might be, is that... Nope, I was saying if you could paint that one. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But that's super cool. All these different, the flowers, all the different stuff like this. And then the bushes, that's another fantastic feature. Oh, that's another... There's a couple of bush textures there, it looks like. Interesting. I didn't really notice a difference of them. Another grass. Another grass. That's crazy. Another flower. Then we're back to gravel. So let's clear some of this junk out. I want to take a look at those bush types again. And then we have the one with the, what are they called? The tile. That's back to the standard one that we started off with. We'll clear all this out again. I guess I just should have just waited, but okay. Okay, let's take a look. So we have, that's a grass texture there. I think this is the first bush. So that's bush 1. Now if I hit tab, second type of bush, hit tab again, third type of bush. Hit tab again, we're back to a grass. Let's take a look. Okay, well, the height difference, you can see that. Oh, that's cool. So kind of a shorter one, a medium one, and then a tall one. That is awesome. That is a fabulous feature. That is, I love these red flowers too. Oh, this is awesome. That is very cool. That is something you don't see in every map, which is, it's awesome. I'm glad I took a look at that. That's fabulous. I can't get over that. That's perfect. All right, we'll turn that grass off because it's a little obnoxious. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to hop down to the shop, take a look at this, then we're going to purchase something and drive around the map in. So we have our shop trigger here, which I guess while we're in here, we can go ahead and buy us the Farmer Cop Gator. We'll go ahead and make it. Sure, that'll work. Perfect. Okay, go and buy that. All right. And then we also have the repair trigger here. So that's where stuff is going to spawn. It's probably right along there. And that's basically that's the extent of the shop, looks like. We will drive around this, and I will do a flyover at the very end, so we will do all of that good stuff. It's been a while since I've done a map tour, just because either haven't been maps coming out, or I've been on vacation. I only missed one, though, when I was on vacation, so there's only one I didn't do, but otherwise, yeah. So we're just going to drive around this loop. If you look down at the mini-map, this little town loop, we'll go ahead and just drive around this. And I did see a car just go by a little bit ago, so there is some traffic on this map. I'll get a sip of coffee while we're driving the loop here. So here's the loop. Fabulous. And I'm assuming by the name of the map that it's probably a German map. Hopefully I'm correct there. If I'm not, I'm sorry. That's just me taking a guess. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I know I'll offend someone anyway, so it just is part of it. Okay, so what do I want to do from here? You know what? I think we will take this right. We'll head up this way, drive past kind of the main farm had an entrance back there. It also has one out here. I think we'll drive up this way, and yeah, I think we'll just head around this way, come down here, take a look at the sawmill, drive up here, take a look at that stuff, drive down there, and then head up and take a look at the animal dealer last. I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to try to keep this kind of a perspective while we drive around, and then I'll kind of put it all together at the end when we do a fly through. So, and again, it's not a massive map. It's not huge. It's a smaller map, but I do like the feeling, because right now it doesn't feel like it's a small map. I feel like it's a fairly large map being in it, because the edges are very well done. The landscape is very well done. It's a nice map. It really is. It's got wonderful detail to it as well. We'll take a right here. So nice little, this is the little road that goes around. We're coming up on the BGA here on the right. So here is the BGA. Here's your digestate storage there, and then the digester should be over here. I don't see any bunker cells. I see some storage there. I don't see any bunker cells, but of course you can buy this, and so you should be able to place them where you want there if you have that option. So first off, let's do this and test this trigger, because I always like to test the trigger. Let's put silage in there. Perfect. So you can dump it out. You don't have to put it directly into there. If you want to be realistic, you can, but you don't have to. You can dump it out right here, and it works out just fine. So let's look in here and see what the BGA is going to take. BGA is going to take silage for, good lord, $900 per 1,000 liters. You are going to be okay on that. It takes grass and hay at pretty much, I would say, the standard rate for the BGA. It takes manure and slurry at a massive price there, so that is fabulous. That is incredible. So there you have it there. And actually, I know, sorry, I'm a little, I don't know how to put it, spazzy or just random, and I kind of chaotic. Chaotic's probably the best, but I want to look at how to plant that real quick. And what's going to harvest it. So let's take a look in here, because I've never seen that as a crop type. Some of you guys probably have, but I haven't. So let me go take a look in here. Perfect. Okay, so it's just going to be a seeder. It's going to do it. I'm assuming a planter is not going to do it. Doesn't look like it. Harvester wise, I would guess because it's a grass that you're going to mow it, but based on the price, it looked like it'd be a little bit pricier. So let's go ahead and, okay, yeah, so you're going to harvest it with a harvester using a grain header. Okay, so there you go. There you have it on that aspect of things. There is your BGA. There's not a way out here, but it looks like you could just head out there if you wanted to. So we'll head around this way now. We have marvelous landscape. The hills off in the background. I do love it. Fantastic. Very well done. Very, very well done. I say that about every map because I'm just always, I love looking at the landscape, even if it's not your cup of tea. It's fabulous. And here we are back on the main road. There's traffic coming, so we'll keep going this way. That just kind of goes off to a dead end on the edge. Well, of course I said we get going, but we're still going to force traffic to stop. Better get another drink of coffee. You guys are probably like, no, you don't need any more coffee, but it's fine. All right, up here on the left, we have another sell point. So there's a sell trigger there. That is, let's go take a look. That is the agrama. That is going to take, we'll go back down here at the beginning and take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, and sugar cane, as well as it's also going to take straw and the special grass. I can't even remember the name of it now, but the special grass. I can't remember the name of it now. I looked it up just a second ago. Oh, man. Okay, anyhow, up here on the right, we're going to have another sell point. So just in here, and I wonder, is this going to be, oh, it's right here. Here we go. So it might be a little tricky to get in there, backing in there. But is this going to be the barn? Yeah, the barn sell point. They're going to take straw, grass, hay, and silage, and I'm assuming they're not going to take anything else. Nope, just your basic barn stuff: silage, grass, hay, and straw. All right, we will continue on. And again, that shouldn't be too long of a map tour because there's not a whole lot on here, but it just seems like it would be bigger, but it's not. And again, I didn't tour the original one of these, probably because I wasn't on YouTube at that point yet. So we'll pass that car, and then we'll take a right to head down this way. And I believe this is the sawmill coming up, if I remember correctly. Well, it looks suspiciously like a sawmill. So here is the sawmill. You have your trigger for wood here, and then your wood chip sell point there. And just to confirm, that is where we are at. Yes, perfect. And you can buy this, can't you? Yeah, you can buy this big forestry area for 164 grand if you want to. There's another chunk of forestry there, and there's little bits of trees and stuff in different portions of the map. But and of course, you always can plant trees wherever you want. Wood chips, how are those going here? 152, so pretty much a standard price, I would say, or a pretty normal price. All right, we'll go ahead and we're just going to take this bottom loop just so we can get a feel for what's going on down here on this side. See, I love the different buildings and various things. There's the castle ruins there. Oop, I lost control of the gator. I didn't know I was going that fast. All right, we'll get ourselves back on the trail here. I haven't crashed yet this episode, which is pretty fabulous. Have I crashed yet? I don't think I've crashed yet. But regardless, it's gonna come, I'm sure, probably at some point. I never try to crash. It's not like I'm like, oh, I need to crash in this video because that's what I do. No, I've never intentionally crashed. It's all been accidental, believe it or not. All right, so we'll head in. Now we're heading into town. A little bridge there to head us over. Shop is right there, so there's another entrance right there. And the fuel point, looks like that's a fuel point there, but it's not on the map. Oops, marked as a fuel point. I didn't see a fuel point. Yeah, it's not marked as a fuel point, but that's, see, I just crashed into that pole. Oh boy. All right, well, let's see if we can't get some gas from here. Let's go ahead and I do want to find out if that's a fuel point or not. Let me go ahead and purchase us something else here. Okay. We'll go pick up that trailer and we'll try that out because I do want to see, because if that is, I mean, it's not marked on the map. I mean, there's plenty of placeable fuel points, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, really. But, we should know if there's a fuel point here or not. I'm not getting any fuel point to come up, so does that mean there's no fuel on here? Maybe it forgot to be, or wasn't added in? It could be very possible, but I'm not getting, because this trailer does take fuel. I would think it would, but anyhow, so there may not be a fuel point on here, but that's okay. It just kind of is what it is. All right, we'll take a look at the spinnery and the grain mill here, and then we'll head down and take a look at the agri-lib. Or the agri-LB. Agri-LB? I don't know. Regardless. Need to adjust my angle here. I was trying to drink some coffee. Ah, perfect. All right. Sell point right here for us. Right under this cover. Is that? Yeah, that looks suspiciously like a fuel point too. Could be that this is full too and it doesn't want to take any more, but anyhow, here we are at the spinnery sell point. So spinnery is going to take wool and I'm assuming cotton. Yes. Does it take anything else? Nope, just wool and cotton, so you can sell those bad boys here. And then we have the, is it the grain mill just right across the way here, if I remember that correctly? This looks, I wonder if that's mislabeled. Yeah, I bet you that's mislabeled, because that looks like that should be, oh, that is the grain mill. Oh, geez Louise, I was reading it wrong. I don't know why I was doing that, but that is closer to that. So yes, that was the grain mill we just looked at. Now we're at the spinnery. So the grain mill, this takes wool and cotton. That over there takes, let's see what the grain mill takes. Oh boy, I'm losing it. They're going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. They're also going to take sugar cane and eggs. So this is your one egg sell point, and then take milk, your one milk sell point there. And that is everything. Not this one, that one. So just be aware of that. That was my bad. I was like, this looks like the spinnery. That's because it is the spinnery. All right. I promise, guys, we only have a couple more sell points to look at here. The map tour will be over. Well, I'll say that it's going to go on longer if I go the wrong way. All right, we'll head this way now. Back through town here. A little fast for town, but that's fine. We got places to be, people to see. Go around that guy there. And we're heading down to the sell point that is down here. Right here. This one's nice, it looks like. So you can... Is this it here? No, this isn't it here. This is just the back portion of it. But this one looks like you could drive around if you wanted to. We do have a lime station right here. Just lime. Yep, looks like it. And then around here we have the sell point. So this is the Agra LB, and they are going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, cotton, sugarcane. I like that you have a bunch of different cotton sell points on here, and sugarcane for that matter. Then moving across, they're also going to take straw, manure, but I mean, I guess if you don't own the biogas plant, you'd have to sell there. But yeah, and they're going to take the prop grass or whatever special grass it is. Prop grass, I don't know. Okay, so we took a look around here. We headed down here, so we're going to head back up this road, and we're going to head up this side of the map and take a look at the animal dealer off in that corner. Then we're going to fly around the map, and we're going to call it a map tour at that point. So that's kind of the plan. But of course, it doesn't always go to plan. Do you like the water feature? Of course. Farmer Cop has to note the water feature. I don't like that you can't buy it, though. It'd be kind of nice if you could buy it, place some stuff around it, or do some different things with it, but you can't buy it. So that part sucks, but otherwise it's nice. Yeah, it's weird that this doesn't have a fuel point on here. I mean, you can buy... Jeez Louise, there's another crash. You should be able to buy fuel in the store as well. Just standard, I believe, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, it's kind of strange. I mean, there's plenty of gas station mods and stuff, but I bet you they'll just update it pretty quick. Normally that kind of stuff gets fixed. There's always something that gets mixed. It just kind of is what it is, so. All right, here we are up at the animal dealer. So, where is the actual trigger? It looks like the trigger's right here. Yep, there we go. So, there we have that. Let's go ahead and get up in the air and take a look around this map a little bit better. All right, so we're up here in the corner, basically. You can see the edge of the map a lot better around here. So we're up here in the corner, animal dealer, biogas plants over here. So yeah, listen, it's a really small map when you look at it from above, quite honestly. But yeah, you have the BGA over here. And if we keep looping, yeah, there aren't any bunker cells on that. I wanted to confirm. A couple sell points over here. The main farm that you own is, that's actually a nice sized field right there. But the main farm you own is these two fields and those grass fields around it. So down there, and obviously we sold everything off. So yeah, there's plenty of room though to make a nice a farm there. And it does have a water point, looks like there too, at that little pond. Moving down here, we have the main town area, or main town setup. Down there we have the Agra LB. Castle ruins over there. Sawmills over there. But yeah, that's basically the whole bit of the farm. Which we didn't take a look at this section down here, did we? Looks like there's a couple of shelters over here if you wanted to set up over here. You probably could. That one's more decorative, but I'm sure you can buy this section that we're at. Yeah, you can buy that. It comes with those two buildings there. So that's an option for you if you just want to do a little bit of grass work and maybe a little bit of forestry or whatnot. But you can buy the little wooded area there. So anyhow, this is the end of my map tour. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop, guys. Thank you for coming and watching.